scientists are finding lots and lots of cures for illnesses from the ocean. Have any of you ever heard of a cone shell?
Yeah.
Okay, the cone shell has a little animal in it. And if it stings you, you will die. There is no known cure. But scientists and marine biologists have synthesised a drug from this cone shell. It is 10 times more effective than pethidines and morphines, but it has no addictive qualities whatsoever.
I'm looking for dolphins. Big owl's pointing. Big owl points, we follow.
Yep.
That's it. Wherever you point, we follow, Big Owl. Point towards the pub. That's it, that's where we're going.
Do a bit of a swing on this.
That's some, eh? Look at him.
Now, another example of things from the ocean, I had a lady earlier on this year. She had a false eye, and her eye was made from coral.
Wow.
And once again, scientists and marine biologists have found out that the human eye socket can tolerate corals far better than they can ceramics or plastics or glass. They can also get a truer eye colour with corals.
Sorry.
Oh, I made a mistake today. First thing I normally ask her, are there any marine biologists on board?
I was a brain surgeon once, but didn't like the hours.
You direct all the questions in Denmark.
Yeah. Oh, there's a big one. It's like the dish.
Crispy.
Through the glass, it actually looks a lot closer than what it is.
Right.
Suggested that this bommy here is about 3,000 years old. Dave saw it when it first started.
Thanks, Al.
It's older than my mother-in-law. We've got so many things on this trip that's been older than my mother-in-law, haven't we? Just.
She's not as old as you think.
I hope she don't watch this. I'll be out the inheritance.
Now, underneath us, we've got different corals, obviously, but we're getting the staghorn coral. That actually will grow to a certain height and break underneath its own weight, and that's fairly natural. Now, we do get predators on the reef, and I don't mean sharks and man. We do get crown-of-thorns starfish, but unlike the Great Barrier Reef, we tend to only get them in individual numbers, and we leave them. Our biggest problem up here is a tiny little snail called the Drupella snail, and that actually can devastate the reef. There are only a couple of fish species that eat the Drupella snail, and one of them is blue-bone groper, which unfortunately is really nice for humans to eat. Again, if you're snorkeling, you might hear a bit of a chomping on the coral, and that's parrotfish. Parrotfish do eat the coral, but they'll only eat a small piece, and then they'll move off to another section, so they don't actually destroy the reef.
All of the reef is spectacular, but some of the coral is just amazing and ancient.
It's guesstimated to be around about the 5,000-year-old mark. It is one piece of coral, not a rock.
Are we all right, both of us up the front here, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Yeah, I can see.
Where we are now is called the Bundigi Marine Park. There's no anchoring, no fishing, only snorkeling, scuba diving.
Mate, you'd never get bored of this. Changes every minute, doesn't it? Every day.
those of us who are going to go snorkeling in a little while, there's a little trick with snorkeling, the same as what Dave's doing here now with the boat. So if we stay still for a little while, rather than moving around, we don't appear to be predatory to the fish, so they don't go hiding from us. So if we don't sort of swim around too much, they often will come back out and have a bit of a look around for a little while and do what they naturally do, so you can get to see more of them.